Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Ware in at the center position.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Now here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Over Risache. Oh, another miss by Adebayo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Okongwu. Miami making their last shot. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And Atlanta misses again. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Daniels. Robinson defending. Hero against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Atlanta again missing. Now here's Adebayo. Not a lot of room. Puts it up from 12. Off the window. It's good.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Pass to Daniels. Young against Hero. Young inside, and he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Zach Risache.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Now here's Wiggins. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brent.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
Now here's Young. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Excellent D there from Hero.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And they're pushing it up. On the wing, Daniels. Robinson defending. It's Daniels with a drive. Pass to Gay. Now Okongwu. Here's Risache. Pounded by Wiggins. Fires for 3. Risache, no good. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And that one is stuffed right through.
Quick into the air. Andrew Wiggins up and throws it down.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Here's Gay. Hounded by Adebayo. Here's Young. And Hero grabs the board.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Young, the pass to Daniels. And there's the screen. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Hero. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. To the paint. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Now here's Young. To the right side. Pass to Gay. Here's Daniels. Robinson defending. Tries again. Yes, on the jumper.
Yes, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Young against Hero. Adebayo with it. Here's Wiggins. 5 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. There's the three. Counted from distance.
Such a gifted shooter. When Duncan Robinson rises up with that kind of confidence, man, he's a threat.
Here's Gay. Here's Rizachet. From the arc. To the wing, right side. Pass to Young. Hey, from beyond the arc. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 5. The Heat with the lead. And here's Hero. Still no points. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Gay. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Adebayo, no good.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Daniels. Here's Gay. And that misses. That would have put him up. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Atlanta in 5th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Here's Wiggins. He's got 5. Adebayo in the post. Gay with a rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Okongwu. No points yet. Pass to Gay. Okongwu, a screen on Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Okongwu, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
Young against Mitchell. Fires the 3. Young misses.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Krejci. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Young. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Only his second make in 9 attempts.
He's been aggressive right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
Outside Robinson. Back to Mitchell. Here's Ware. Okongwu with the rebound. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Young missing again. The Heat have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Outside Robinson. From behind the arc. Gay with a rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Heat, they're shooting 44% to start this ball game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. Guarded by Young. Wiggins, no good. And Atlanta has possession. The 3. And Young is good for 3. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Here's Ware. Wiggins for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Pass to Gay. Here's Daniels. Here's Krejci. Offline with a 3. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep to win the drought. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Adebayo's got 6.
The old stop and pop. Adebayo shooting with confidence.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Barlow's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Gay. Risache, he's checked in for Trae Young. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Daniels. Here's Risache. And the layup falls. He's got 5.
And there's the ability to finish for Risache. Nobody scares him at the rim.
And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Anderson's checked in for Love. Atlanta is shooting 33% in the first quarter. To the inside. Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Krejci. No points so far. Pass to Risache. Fires the 3. They get it again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he drops them first. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Anderson with a screen. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's LeVert. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep three-point land. Reza Shea, no good. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
They've got Karis LeVert, Reza Shea out there with George Niang, and it's Krejci in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Now, you have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
Here's Krejci. Niang outside. Here's LeVert. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge. And I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Miami making their last shot. Here's Reza Shea. Stolen by Anderson. They push it up 4-on-3. A chance here to catch up with Alli from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Alli. Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
Here's Reza Shea. He's got 5. Stolen by Hero. He's all alone. And the finish on the break with the slam.
I like the intensity Hero brings defensively. He's aggressive in trying to capitalize on the offense, messing that play up.
Niang outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Reza Shea. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Barlow. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Hero. Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Take it away. Niang outside. Here's Barlow. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Back to Anderson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Barlow. And here's LeVert for three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
First one falls for him. Man, he's checked in for Atlanta. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Now here's Niang. Yet to see a basket. He nails it, and we're tied.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Larson. Pass to Anderson. Floats one up, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Gay's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Man.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Hawks trail by 3. Young looking around. It's LeVert on the wing. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young against Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
Jaquez has checked in for Miami.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's LeVert. Goes back up. Larson with a rebound. Miami leading by 5. Hero finds Jaquez. Here's Larson. Now Robinson. Hero outside. Inside. Here's Ware. And that one is hammered home.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Young against Hero. They need this. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th on the list, Miami.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Man, he's checked in for Atlanta. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Pass to Gay, outside man. And here is Young. From the line, good on the bucket. Young's got 10.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Here's Ware. Back to Hero. Count it. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's LeVert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A look now, post-All-Star break, breaking down three-pointers and other shots for the Heat.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Niang, and Daniels is subbed in for Mann.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pass to Ware. Up top, Wiggins. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Nothing to force here. Wiggins patient, and he found the open man.
Hawks trail by 8. Here's Gay. LeVert outside. That shot missing. Good D by Adebayo. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Hero outside. Shoots over Young. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. It's LeVert on the wing. Young from long range. The 3 ball is good from Young.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Adebayo with it. Robinson on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Robinson passes to Wiggins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Young. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Here's Hero. The kick out to Wiggins. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
LeVert outside. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Inside, Robinson on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Outside Young. Puts up a three. Gets the three to fall. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Young against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Hero for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Young inside. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Adebayo. The D's right on him. Robinson with it. Now LeVert defending. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. They get it back.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Risache, he's checked in for LeVert. He hits the second from the line. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Here's Mitchell. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Adebayo, no good. Young against Mitchell. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. Okongwu, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. To the inside. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Young. Young on the drive. And he hits it to tie the game. Young's got 18.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Buries the jump shot. Give him 8 points now. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Gay. Back to Young. There's the drive. Oh, the bump. No match for Young.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front. They're up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Hey, they love us on social media. For instance, this comment from Quello Halfcourt. Why? Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hero for 3, connects from downtown. Hero's got 14 points.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end, Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Here's Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Wiggins outside. Adebayo from long range. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. They get it back. Heat leading by 6. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. Gay with a rebound. Atlanta is shooting only 39% so far in the game. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. He's got 7.
It's always good to see Risacher mixing it up down low.
Robinson with it. Adebayo sets a screen. Fires from 14. And there's Hero on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Daniels. Robinson defending. From downtown, Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Young. The deep 3 from Hero. That doesn't go either for Hero. Hawks trail by 6. To the middle. Okongwu inside. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Robinson can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Gay. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. And Adebayo over to help. Here's Daniels. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And a look here at the shot chart for Trae Young.
And this has been lots of fun to watch. The groove he's gotten into in this game and the ease of release on each of his threes. The D has no counter for him if he's going to keep hitting threes like he's been. And it's been just an amazing show for him so far.
Hawks trail by 5. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Adebayo. Hero for 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. For Atlanta, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Just merciless. The answer by Young at the arc.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Pass to Ware. Out to the right wing. Hero for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Daniels. Here's Gay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Hero for 3. Again, the Heat misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Risa Shea, pounded by Wiggins. Young against Hero. Outside Young, just 5 on the clock. Pass to Risa Shea, over Wiggins. And Risa Shea, the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Here's Risa Shea. He's got 9. Young misses. Adebayo with it. Now Okongwu defending. Adebayo against Okongwu. Now here's Adebayo. He's closely guarded. Here's Ware. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Gay. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young from long range. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hero, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. 4th, the Hawks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Caris LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Krejci comes in for Young. Both good from the line that time. And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 6. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's LeVert. And a nice finish on the layup. LeVert's got 9.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Pass to Larson. Hero outside. Now here's Robinson from deep. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Krejci. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Gay. Six to shoot. Pass to Rizachet. The 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Ware. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Krejci. LeVert up top. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 2-point Heat lead.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Here's Larson. He's checked by LeVert. Now Hero. 21 points in the game. Rejected by Okongwu. Pass to Rizachet. And it's all tied up. Risachet's got 6 in the quarter.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. And here's Adebayo. Adebayo's double. Here's Larson. Lets it go from deep. Gets rebounded by Rizachet. Risachet's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Krejci. Here's Gay. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Well, the Heat's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 12. Here's Larson. Yes, and it's Adebayo here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Krejci. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Down low. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here's Anderson, defended by Niang. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. LeVert passes to Krejci. Now man. Five to shoot. For the lead. Rebound Miami. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Burks. Anderson with it, defended by Niang. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Burks against LeVert. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. Here's Larson. No good from outside. The Hawks trailing. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Here's Krejci. Checked by Mitchell. Up top man. For the lead. Kept alive by Atlanta. Okongwu finds LeVert. There's a screen. Takes the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Mitchell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Atlanta on top. They lead by 2. And right after this, and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Caris LeVert is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Georges Niang, and it's Barlow in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Atlanta leading by 3. LeVert outside. Niang a screen. LeVert passes to Barlow. Now man, he's guarded by Hero. Clock at 6. Man with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. And that one's good, man. And the Hawks lead by 5.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
To the middle. Larson with the bucket.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Man. He's guarded by Hero. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Heat trail by 5. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound. LeVert outside. To the inside. Here's Barlow. Barlow. Anderson pulls it down. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. And he banks in the layup.
And this is what Jaquez likes to do, attack on the interior.
The Hawks lead by 3. And here's Man. Niang a screen. Man, the pass to LeVert. Mitchell grabs a miss. Heat trail by 3. Down low. Here's Anderson. The layup off target.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Barlow. Here's Niang. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Mitchell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Love. Outside Robinson. There's a screen by Love. Let's go with a three. Robinson can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeVert with the ball. Hero picks him up. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hero outside. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 24 points.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Young, he's checked in for Krejci. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Jaquez. Rebound, Trae Young. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Larson. Here's Robinson. He's checked by LeVert. Hero for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Barlow. Comes up empty down low.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And it's Love missing. The Hawks lead by 6. Pass to LeVert. The 3 is up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Tyler Hero.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Barlow. Gay comes in for Niang. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. And Miami with a change here too. Highsmith, he's checked in for Jaquez. Hero against Young. 14 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
And there's a pick. Here's Daniels. Misses from short range. Heat trail by 5. Here's Larson. Back to Hero. Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Love. Guarded by Okongwu. From about 19. And it's Love missing.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Larson. Robinson on the wing. Highsmith passes to Hero. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
Risacher, he's checked in for the Hawks. Miami making a switch here.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Young with it. Pass to Gay. Now Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Here's Risacher. The offensive rebound. Okongwu finds Young. Back to Okongwu. Second chance effort. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Free throw good. Okongwu. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Heat trail by 6. Outside Robinson. And the shot goes down.
Silky floater from Duncan Robinson.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risacher. Pounded by Wiggins. Back to Okongwu. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the Heat shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Ware. Fires from deep. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Young. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 11. Here's Hero. And Okongwu with the block. On the wing, Daniels. No good on the 3. Heat trail by 4. Wiggins right side. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Risacher's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. Pounded by Wiggins. Picked up by Okongwu. Daniels. And right through it goes! And the Hawks lead by 6.
And you can see how comfortable Daniels is running that pick and roll. He called his own number that time.
Pass to Ware. The 3 is up. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Here's Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Inside. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Young. Got a piece of it. Pass to Okongwu. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Okongwu's got 6 in the quarter.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hero with the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It's Adebayo, high post. Young's there. That one goes. Count it.
And really over the last couple years, Bam getting more comfortable in that mid-range, and we're seeing the results of his hard work pay off.
Here's Young. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. .127 left in the fourth quarter here. Young with it. Hero picks him up. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Unloads. That one's good from the corner. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Trae Young.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Tyler Hero.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that. So Trae Young does a nice job of coaching the defense.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Pass to Adebayo. Fires in the triple. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Wiggins finds Robinson. Three-pointer, no good. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForte. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is...